All right, good, you guys. I just want to give you an update on Bitcoin and the close of the weekly on the SPY. And so let's go over the SPY. And what you see, critical target here. When we broke that critical target level, that means we basically broke out of this rising wedge and then we gapped down. No bueno for the SPY. You've broken out of this range, and so not good. However, it did hang above the 385. So on the options expiration, there was a big, if it had broken this 385, that orange line, and started to come down here, then a lot of those contracts they would have to pay out on, right? Because maybe somebody up here bought a put for pretty cheap on this 385, and so it like you can look it up, like how many options are purchased at a certain level and when they expire. So they all expired today, and the casino once again won, which is what I expected and had talked about. Is you're not going to see a massive dump continuation of this pattern, some kind of catastrophic dump because of those options. And so Bitcoin did pretty much what we expected, which was to move sideways through Friday, and you can see it did that here. One thing that surprised me a little bit is we had this candle on the daily here, and it came down. I was thinking we might see 2% to the upside, but the market did not cooperate with that. But nonetheless, you held these levels, which is pretty much what I expected. And so over the weekend, what you want to watch for is on Sunday, you want to go over to your futures chart, and then you want to set an alert. And like I've said before, basically, if you're down by like 0.5%, so I would set the alert for maybe somewhere right around here at 3875-ish, right? Set the alert there. But what you want to start to, if we start to see on Sunday something moving over 1%, around 3 to 4 o'clock on Sunday, if the futures open and you see a sell immediately, you don't play that first leg of it. You wait a little bit, see if you catch a bounce off of that first leg down. If you do not, then you would go over to Bitcoin and you could short Bitcoin at that point, because likely from these levels, if you have significant selling on futures on a Sunday night, like meaning even at 1%, it's not time to make a move, but you see it creeping towards 1.5, then you can get a flush, right? And so we start to break this level convincingly on the futures on Sunday, and then it can flush on Monday morning and bring it right back down here. You can see a big down day, which to say that you could see a 4% down day on Monday, if you see futures starting to flush like that, it's not out of the question. So that's what to keep an eye out for. I'll be watching it over the weekend, and it's pretty much what I had said and what I expected. The one thing interesting here is that the VIX this week, when we had the 5% down day, the VIX did not break above this 28.47 or this 28 level. And so that's an anomaly. Normally, if you saw a 5% down day, this should have shot up. I'm not sure why that did not happen. That is definitely an anomaly. And you can see the TNX is now holding up at this range. And so, in case you don't know, next Wednesday is the FOMC, when they actually raise the rate, and Fed Powell he'll come out and talk. So if you're wanting to trade, then you would set up your plays. Sunday, you start to look at the futures. You watch Monday, but then going into Tuesday night for Wednesday morning, you would wake up and you would, before open, already be all set up and ready to trade that. And if I do it, maybe I'll do it live, or we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll actually get up and do it. But you'll see activity in the first, he talks at 10 o'clock Eastern time. And so you'll see activity leading into it, and then you'll see extreme volatility during it, which is the stuff to play if you really want to hit some like 15-minute candles and some wild shit like that if you're into that kind of thing. In the past, what we see is you'll get like a 0.75 bounce, and then that will come right back down. So there's trading volatility is not for everybody, and it can just, I look at it more like video game fun. So if you have money to burn and you want to throw like $30 or $40 into like an extremely leveraged Bitget play, and then hit that play and close it, and you have this in your mind, you're not going to hold this play for more than 15 minutes if you want to try that kind of shit. That's something you could do on Wednesday. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, and keep on keeping on.